Hello students, welcome to chapter 11 conics. Today students I continue our ellipse parts in numerical wise. In last part we studied two parts of our ellipse. One of the major axis on x-axis, your parts of a greater than b value, and second major axis on y-axis, then b more than a. Yes, the two cases related. Today we going ahead our numericals. Example number 9. Find foci, it means both focus, s and s dash, vertex, length of major and minor axis, eccentricity and length of latus rectum of the given ellipse x square by 25 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. It's very easy students. First of all, you just compare on it and decide a and b. So what is the known standard equation of ellipse? X square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1. You just compare. So you getting a square 25 and b square 9. Surely a become 5 according to that, and here b become 3. Check what is the highest. Yes, a greater than is b. It means your drawing is, students, this one. Just you draw, just roughly drawing major axis along here x axis, because here a is more than b, and that's your axis y dash, x dash. Here the two focus a comma 0 and minus a comma 0, and here your center, and that related I start easily my solutions. So students, here major axis along x axis. So if a more than b, then we can write down compulsory major axis on x-axis. Now you go to formula number 3rd. I told last times, again I told today, always use the formula number 3rd. B square is equal to a square, e square minus 1, for e less than 1, e square less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus e square greater than 0. This condition you will return here, 1 minus e square. Now expand. Easily you get e value. B square 9, a square 25, and it covered to 9 by 25. So e square is equal to 1 minus 9 by 25. So 25 minus 9. It get exactly, students, 16 by 25. So what's your e? 4 by 5, and that's your e. Cover you check, it is less than 1. Definitely your eccentricity is clearly known. Now I start the focus. Either foci, yes, your focus s and s dash plus or minus a comma 0, and a I know that, students, it is 5. E also known, 4 by 5, and your answer is covered plus or minus 4 comma 0, 5 5 1. It is over. Now vertex means this vertex, students, a dash, b dash. So second parts, after that we going vertex of ellipse a and a dash, you just cover plus or minus a comma 0 on the x-axis, same as on the y-axis. I after that explain what is your a now. A is 5, same, and b and b dash vertices to along that this one y-axis, see plus or minus, I mean 0 comma plus or minus b, and b you know that how much b, it is 3, and that also finish our vertices. Now asking length of major and minor axis. So length of major axis, students, you written here it is major axis on x-axis, that's why my major axis length a dash 2 modulus a, and what's the a? 5. Total cover 10. Same as length of minor axis. It is simple BB dash, minor axis, and this length is covered to your minor axis twice modulus B. And what's the B? 3. It gets 6. Now after that, eccentricity none. Last, our length of latus rectum. So finally, length of latus rectum. You know that this is called length of latus rectum, exactly perpendicular to focus line L and L dash. This side also, and that's you write down here L dash 2 B square by A. And what's your B square? 9. What is your A? 5. Your answer is 18 by 5. Yes, 9 to the 18 by 5. Same as students, I go ahead our question number 10. Yes, 10 also same asking, only ellipse a change. So these questions, now example 10. Given ellipse is similarly to, only this equation change. That's why our solution also change. Find out same vertices, focus, eccentricity, length of major axis and minor axis, and length of latus rectum. And equation is of ellipse is that 9x square plus 4y square. It become 36. 9x square, 4y square, 36. Very easy. First of all, students, I derived here 36. 9x square by 36. 4y square by 36. So this cancel. Only you get x square by 4. Y square by 9 is equal to 1. And check here, you compare with, yes, compare with standard form. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. A square become 4, a2. B square become 9, b3. And check here, what is the highest? A2, b3. B is highest, yes. So your graph, major axis on y-axis, students, definitely, because major axis here B value for cover, major axis Y find. That's your ellipse. You just draw, you're roughly drawing. That's the directrix, and here your origin, that the two focus, and that's the point A dash vertices, B dash vertices. Here 0 comma B and 0 comma minus B. Compulsory draw, students. Then you properly understood what we exactly find out. Now I go to point number 3. Compulsory use. Then you go to E. So now here in the first case I utilization B square is equal to A square. Here A square is equal to B square. And internal process is that E less than 1, E square less than 1, E square minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus E square greater than 0. And that value I apply here, 1 minus E square. Now put at A, B, decide E value. A square 4, B square 9. So exactly 4 by 9. A square become 1 minus 4 by 9, which is 5 by 9. E become root 5 by 3. Yes, that's your eccentricity. E cover, and you also check that is necessary less than 1. Now I going ahead our focus. Yes, students, focus, vertex of ellipse, and after that length of major axis, length of minor axis, and latus rectum. All points are same, only formula change. Now focus S and S dash, you will cover 0 comma plus or minus B, 0 comma plus or minus, what's your B? 3. But E is a root 5 by 3. That's why this cancel. Your answer is 0 comma plus or minus root 5. Focus done. Now vertices A dash is same, plus or minus A0 on the x axis first, 2 0. Similarly here 0 comma plus or minus B. 0 comma plus or minus. What's the b? B is 3. That's applied. Now length of major axis. You written here. What's your major axis? Is A more than B? Just here write down B more than A. So major axis on y-axis. Compulsory you write down, students. By mistake I not written here, but you show now. Because B more than A, so major axis on y-axis. So what's the length now? BB dash. So length of major axis BB dash, it is twice B modulus. And what's the B? B is 3. 3 to the 6. Same minor axis. This is the minor. A dash. So it is 2 modulus A. And what is the A value? A is 2. Exactly 4. And now length of latus rectum. In first case 2b square by A. Here write down 2a square by B. And what's your a square? So does a square you have to 4. And b is exactly 3. It cover 8 by 3. And here our again next one is also 3 marks question, students. Easily and happily done. Now example 11. Eleventh have now equation derived and given that focus and the vertices. Yes, find question number example 11. Find equation of ellipse if focus, either foci given, two focus are same given, that's why word using foci. Yes, plus or minus 5, 0 and second given vertex plus or minus 13, 0. Yes, focus plus or minus 5, 0 and vertices are plus or minus 13, 0. First of all, students, you just draw the figure and plot your focus, because according to focus you will judge what is the major axis. Here focus on x-axis given, it means my drawing is first, definitely in this way. Here your focus S dash, plus or minus 5, 0 means 5 here, minus 5 here. That's A dash, B dash, and that's the y-axis. Here x-axis, and these two are our what? Directrix. Very easy. Vertex given 13, 0 means these are 13, other are minus 13. A vertex, A dash. So very easy. Here foci plus or minus 5, 0. Legal foci you know, plus or minus A, 0 according to our standard equation of ellipse. So A is equal to 5. Next vertex given plus or minus 13, 0. Legal plus or minus A, 0. So what's the A? A is 13. Now go to formula number 3rd. Students, I every time repeat formula number 3rd, always using and using. Then you go to finalize your numericals. So now I will cover to b square is equal to a square. Here 1 minus a square, because a less than 1, square less than 1, less than 0. You write down here positive cases. 1 minus a square. Correct? So now b square. Here a square multiply inside. Because a I know 5. Yes, a I know the 13. Here 5 square. So 169, 25, 144. B become 12. B ready, A ready, answer ready. So last I show that required equation of ellipse. It is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Just putting down your a and b value. So what's your a now? X square by y square by your a square 13 square 169, b square 144, And that's the students, your standard equation of ellipse is easily done here. Now I'm moving ahead slowly. Example 13. Is an IMP numerical in exam level. So tick mark in IMP list. Example 13. Find the equation of ellipse. Yes, conditions just different given, but asking equation of ellipse. Find equation of ellipse if given that length of major axis is 20, length of major axis is 20, and foci 0, plus or minus 5. So does I again repeat, always you can see if you focus given, then plot the drawing. Focus given 0, plus or minus 5 means on y-axis. So I draw here a simple drawing to related your y-axis focus in this way. Here your y-axis, that's your x-axis. Okay, x and x plus. Here two directrix. Here your focus S 0, 5, S dash 0, minus 5. But legal is known you. Yes, focus is 0, B. This side 0, minus B. And now operate simple way. Major axis is your y-axis. So this cover your B, B dash, your major axis length. Yes, first of all I write down here focus, either foci 0, 5, 0, plus or minus B, B is equal to 5, first equation, and mention here focus on y-axis, therefore major axis on the y-axis, because focus belong according to your axis, then that's your major axis y. Here major axis x, because on lies on x-axis focus, here on y-axis major axis. So now I go to therefore length of major axis is 20 is a given, but according to that it is 2 modulus b, because this length 0b, 0 minus b, and both distance is equal to 20, b become 10. Now use formula number 3rd. In this case 3rd formula utilize this one, but major axis is x-axis, that's why I written that. Now here major axis on y-axis. So now this formula is changed only, a square, b square, and condition same, 1 minus e square. Now operated. So a square is equal to b square, b square. Now a square, what's the b? B you know 10, and b is equal to 5. So that covered to your answer 100 minus 25, 75. Finally, my numerical is easily done. So required equation of ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Just put down a b value, a square 75, so x square by 75, b square students 10, so here 100 is equal to 1, and that's your x square by 75, b square by 100, y square by 100 is equal to 1. Now continue question number example now 14. Yes, 14 is IMP students, exam oriented. Similarly running example 14. Find equation of ellipse. If passing through P points and Q given, 2 points are passing through given, one of the 4, 3 and second of the 4, 3 first, second -1, 4, and given that major axis on x-axis given already and major axis on x-axis. Very easy, just I draw roughly figure. That's your major axis along x-axis drawing. Here your directrix, and 2 points are given on it. 4, 3 approximately first quadrant, the second quadrant, and here your center 0, 0. Very easy, students. Suppose, yes, suppose equation of ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, where x-axis is major axis. Means confirm you can return A greater than B and passing through. Yes, it's passing through P and Q. Already given that P I have 4, 3. Apply on it. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Apply here x4, y3. So 16 by a square 3, 9 by b square, statement 1. Same as passing through Q now. What's the Q? -1, 4. It is Q value. And that same applies, students, here. X square by a square, y square by b square. And that also you apply. X is 1 square, y is 4, so 16 is equal to 1. That's the equation number 2. Now 1 and 2, students, simple. You eliminate and decide A and B value. So I just going to elimination value parts and define A and B values one by one. It's very easy. So simple apply. I will here in 1 and 2 solving. So solve 1 and 2. I just here multiply by 16. 16 cancel. So this same is 16 by a square, 9 by b square, 1. Here 16 multiply 16 by a square, 16 into 16 by b square, and here 16 minus minus minus. This cancel. Here 9 by b square, 16 256 by b square is equal to -15. So finally you will going answer ways to 9, 1 by b square common, 9 minus 256 is a -15. So it is -247. Minus minus gone. B square become 247 by 15. Yes, students, 247 and 9, it become to 256. Yes, now here b square done. Now that b square you attach either here, either here. I think this best way. From 2. What is your from 2? 1 by a square, 16 by b square, 1. So 1 by a square as it is. 1 minus 16 by b square. You just apply your value. B square is that 247 by 15. So 1 by a square, here 16 into 15 by 247. Just multiply on it. Define value of b. So 1 by a square, students, here it is 247. 16 into 15, 240 by 247. It will be 7 by 247. So a square become reciprocal on it, 247 by 7. Now A ready, B ready. So final required equation of ellipse ready is that x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, and put down your a square, b square both value. So x square by 247 by 7, y square by 247 by 15 and is equal to 1. Very easy and simple. So 7 by 7x square 15y square and is equal to, students, in your textbook answer written 247. LCM take 247, carry forward right side, and other are same as. So answer is 7x square plus 15y square is 247. Now I go to exercise 11.3, first one. Exercise first one 11.3, question number 1 to 9 all have to asking that eccentricity, yes, length of latus rectum, next vertices, major and minor axis, and focus. I go to first one, x square by 36, y square by 16, x square by 36 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. It's very easy. First of all, you compare, students. Compare with x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. A square 36, a becomes 6, b square 16, b become 4, here 6, that 4. Now check you, what's your major axis? Yes, a is more than b, students. So definitely major axis along x-axis. So you draw our figure first. Compulsory draw, roughly drawing. Then you easily, students, understanding what they are asking about that in your question. Here focus, that vertex, and b dash, and other are values. Yes, students, here I just mention a more than b, therefore major axis is on the x-axis. Conformly you will say that values major axis on x-axis. Now formula number 3, it is defined to eccentricity related. So I will go to formula number 3, b square is equal to a square. Yes, e less than 1, e square less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus e square greater than 0. Here written 1 minus e square. Now simple way you can decide your value. B square 16, a square 36. So 16 by 36, 1 minus e square, here cancel. 4 4s are 9 4s are. So e square become 1 minus 4 by 9, 5 by 9. So what's the e? Root 5 by 3. Eccentricity done. And check, that is definitely here 4 4s are and 9 4s are. 2 by 3, it is 4 5 by 9, it is root 5 by 3. Now we are asking first of all our focus. One by one respectively I decide my answers. So going that foci S and S dash, check major axis on x-axis. So plus or minus a comma 0. What's your a? A become 6, e become root 5 by 3. So your answer is 3 to the 2 root 5 comma 0. Now students, second asking that in question wise, second I going to now vertices. So vertex a and a dash plus or minus a comma 0. And what's your a? 6. Same b and b dash 0 comma plus or minus b. And what's the b? B is 4. Now continue. Next question asking that, yes, major and minor axis length. Length of major axis. It is major, you know that this length cover a dash, it will be 2 modulus a. And what's the a? 6. Similarly length of minor axis. It's the BB dash length 2 modulus B. And what's your B, students? 4. It will be 8. And last asking that eccentricity, already done. And last asking length of latus rectum. It is 2b square by a. This length L dash, students. Here you mention in this drawing that one L dash. 2b square by a. And what's here, students? Answer b square. Yes, my b square is 16, but a become 6. 2 3s are. And here, students, your question number first 11.3, students, very easily and happily done here. And students, I stop this part. Further explanations for this related your exercise 11.3 I will go to in the next parts. Bye bye, students.